Hello everyone, myself Vikas and this is my fifth video on Python tutorial. In the former video, I explained you about the concept of data types in Python and it will explain you how to convert the data type of a variable from one data type to another. Okay, but why we need to study the conversion? Because there are which work for only a particular data type. So to use that function, we need to convert any data type into that data type. So for that cases, type conversion is inevitable to learn, and it is a very useful concept you will realize when you will further program in Python. Okay. Now the conversion are due by the following functions. This function governs the conversion zone. First is integers, second is float, these are functions. Third is ORD, fourth is tuple, fifth is list, sixth is ticked, and seventh is str, and eighth is. Now let us come to the first one, int. What this function does is, this function takes a variable which has a string, which is storing a string, and that string is containing a number of certain base. Okay, so the basic syntax to use this int function is like this: int, under bracket you write the name of the variable, and comma, after that you put a comma, and after that you put the base of the number it is containing. Okay, so in our case the base is 2 because it is a binary number. Well guys, if you have problem in number system, then you can leave a comment in the video and I'll make a separate video for you. I'll explain you about the number system. Okay, and guys, one thing I need to tell you, if you have problem in any of my former concepts, then you can leave a comment in my video, or you can contact me at this email address, darkemperorvko@gmail.com. I will have pleasure to help you. Okay, now let us come to the second one. Second one is float function. What this function does is, this converts any variable from any data type to floating data type. Okay, floating point one. Okay, third function is ORD. What this does, this will take a character and it will convert into its. Okay, you need to know that every character in Python is stored as its ASCII code, and ASCII code is generally an integer. Okay, fourth is tuple. This function will take this function will convert any data type into tuple data type. Fifth is list. This will convert any data type into list data type. Sixth is one dict. This will convert a list, okay, a list or tuple which has key and values. For example, in this list one, name is the key and Vikas is the value. In the former video I told you about row and column, but it will be more appropriate to call keys and values. So first one is called key, and second one will be called as its value. Okay, and seventh function is str. What this function does is, this will convert data type of a variable into a string data type. Okay, eighth one will take two number as its argument. It is used in this way: complex a comma b. If you have two number a and b, then you can convert them into polar form or images. Okay, for example, a plus ib, complex number you can say. So a and b has been converted into their complex type. Okay, now I will show all this concept by programming. Let us start with the first function. Let us assume that I am having a variable which is containing a binary number. Okay, binary number string. So now b is 1, v is another variable, and in this b I will I will store the integer value which is returned by this integer function. Okay, so now I will use it in this way, where a is the name of the variable and 2 is the base of the number stored in it. For example, if I will have some octal number, for example, if we have some octal number, for example, or a hexadecimal number, x some 0 x 38, this type of hexadecimal number, then I would have to use 16 here, because hexadecimal number is of 16 base. Okay, so the type of the number you are, so this second argument, which is base, depends upon the type of the number you are storing in your variable. So in my case, I'm storing a binary number which has 2 base, 1 and 0, so I will use 2. Okay, now I will print and I will see the result. Let's print it. I'm getting what? 3, because 0 1 1 is nothing but binary form of 3, so it has converted the number from its binary form to decimal form or integer form. Okay, now let us come to the second one, that is the float function. Suppose I have 1, which is an integer, and I want it to convert it into float form, then I'll use a float function. In the argument I'll pass only one argument. Okay, so look, it has been converted into 1.0. that means a number with a decimal point, which is a floating point number. So the given integer has been converted into its floating point. Let us come to the third function called ORD. Okay, this function converts a character into integer. Suppose I have a character called A. Okay, now we know that the ASCII value of capital A is 65. So when I will convert it into integer, then it should return a value 65. So let us run the program and see. Yeah, I'm getting 65 as output. So here the character A is converted into 65. If I if I change it into small a and then see the output, then it will print 97, because the ASCII code of small a is 97. Okay, now let us move to fourth function called tuple. Okay, it will convert any string values, or any variables actually, into tuple form. Okay, for example, let this be a string called Vikas. Okay, and I use a tuple function, tuple. Okay, tuple. Then it will convert the variable a into tuple. Look, VIKS, because this is how we make tuples. It has converted it into tuple value. Okay, now sorry for that. Now let us come to the list one. This will convert any string value or any variable into list. Okay, now let us convert a into a list data type, and I'm getting the same, because this is how we make string. Because in if you are wondering that why VIKS are storing separately, because in this case the interpreter is assuming that VIKS are separate characters, and so that is why these are actually, what are strings? Strings are nothing but group of characters. So in this case also VIKS, the Vikas, word Vikas also consists of characters VIKS. So the interpreter is assuming VIKAS all as separate characters, and so it is storing them separately. Okay, Now let us come to another function, dict. Now we have a tuple one here. In highlight you can see, okay, it is of this form. It has a key and a value. This function only work for the list or tuples which have key and value, which are of that means they are storing data which is in form of key and values. Okay, so here we have a tuple of that type. Now let me use on that dict dict. Sorry, I'm embarrassing. This really embarrasses me. Top one. Okay, now let us run it. Look, this has been converted into dictionary. This is how we declared dictionary, if you remember our former videos. Okay, now seventh is a string. Suppose let me convert the list one into a string. Okay, then I will use this str function, str, and then in bracket I will pass the argument. It's not list but list. Okay. Look, this is converted into str form. Now the last function is complex. Suppose we have two numbers, we already have it. This I need to change it into zero. Okay, okay, now I'm gonna use one complex function, complex, and this will convert those two numbers into their complex form. Okay, look, a1 plus 2j, which is a complex number. So this is how you converts the variable from one data type to another. So this all I wanted to discuss with you, and in the next video we will learn about operators, and I will also explain the slicing operator used to partially print the strings. Suppose if you have a string and you want to print only some of the characters in it, then you can use the slicing operator. I will discuss it in the next, and after that we will learn about operator video. We will learn how to get input, and we will do some cool stuffs in Python. Thanks for watching, and if you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe my channel. And if you have any doubts, please leave it in the comment. I will help you. Thanks for watching again.